is full of amazing organisms with incredible abilities that we humans could only dream of. This week, Year 7s have been exploring some of these animals' superpowers as part of the MIT STEAM Challenge.
Whoa. Superpowers? Animals don't have superpowers. I mean, not like Spider-Man or Superman.
Exactly like Spider-Man or Superman. A recent study showed that there is a creature that can withstand up to 1,000 times its body weight. That's exactly like Superman lifting a building. Does anybody know what creature that might be? Yes.
For the past week, Year 7s were tasked with creating different representations of animals and their special abilities. We used different technologies for different animals, and to be successful, we had to use our STEAM skills: collaboration, creativity, and problem solving. Year 7 can't wait to show you what we made. First up is 7CM. Please enjoy.
Many animals have the ability of flight, but only one has 4 wings and uses a rotation method in order to lift off. This animal is the dragonfly. We used Flybricks drone technology to design and make our own dragonfly drones. We experimented with lots of designs, but we encountered lots of problems too when we tried to make it fly. So we persevered and problem solved and eventually created a working dragonfly drone.
We worked together collaboratively to make the best design which we saw had the best chance of successful flight. We worked hard at balancing the dragonfly drone while still making sure it looked like a dragonfly and could still actually fly.
We found it hard to get it working at first, but eventually we communicated what we needed to do and collaborated as a team to get the dragonfly drone to fly.
During the project, we succeeded in lifting the drone using a phone app. But it took some real problem-solving skills to learn how to fly.
Although we can't fly it, due to safety reasons, this is what they would look like in the air.
Next up, we have 7AB and 7JH with their Lego robotics creatures.
Thank you for sharing what your class had in store for us. Now, we, 7AB, are going to introduce our topic on
ants. That's right. For the past few weeks in DT, we have been working on our STEAM projects, and we are really excited to share this with you all.
For our project, we were split into groups to create robotic ants using a technical source technology. Like regular ants, they can sense color and move around.
We are very excited to be sharing our progress and the stages of creation that are featured into creating this project.
For the structure of the Lego robot, we used Mindstorm's EV3 model to create our technical features.
Shortly after assembling the structure together, we started to decorate the model to make it have a creative element.
Most groups from our class have a special ability that the ant showcases. For example, one of the abilities is that it could follow a track or line.
Another ability that the ant could do is lift heavy objects. Did you know that ants can lift 10 to 50 times its own body weight?
Wow, that's really cool.
Thank you for listening.
Next up, we have 7EB and 7ML presenting their amazing camouflaged creatures.
Hi, my name is Kiki. For this past few weeks in DT, 7AB and the other classes in Year 7 worked on their STEAM projects. This is a project that I made using a microbit. The Chameleon can camouflage itself by blending into the background. I use the microbit to make my chameleon change its color and pattern. I will be telling you my progress. So first we learned how to use a microbit. After learning how to use it, we then started planning our materials we should use. Then after using the materials, we chose between a chameleon and an octopus. Then we made a choice of picking one. I chose the chameleon. We started to decorate the model, and make it have a creative element. Thank you for listening to 70B.
From hiding to shining, 7LC have some illuminating abilities to show you.
In 7LC, we made bioluminescence creatures. Bioluminescence is a chemical reaction with bacteria. We used an Arduino set and a breadboard to connect the lights together and create this. We made jellyfishes, beetles, and starfishes. We faced many problems with the lights but managed to solve it in the end. We succeeded. Thank you.
This is not CGI, it's JGI, Jellyfish Generated Imagery. In this case, the bioluminescent Atola jellyfish. It's a kind of amazing display that comes from creatures in the sea that make their own light. And there are a lot of them. A recent study found that among ocean dwellers that you can see with the naked eye, although of course you'd have to be underwater for most of them, 3/4 are bioluminescent. Stephen Haddock did the study.
I always think of it like a superpower. We think of these as like, oh, they're so primitive, these creatures, but they can do something that we could only dream of doing, you know, making light come out of your fingertips or throwing pixie dust and glowing light out at will.
These creatures make light with chemicals in their own bodies. This is how they do it. Luciferase, an enzyme, prompts a chemical reaction in which luciferin molecules absorb energy and then release it as light. Often they're trying to scare off predators. They may even shoot out bioluminescent material, like this shrimp expelling a blob of light. Most of this world is hidden from human beings. There are yellow sea worms, red ctenophores, bristleworms, small crustaceans, and lots of jellyfish. When you see some of these creatures, it's a reminder that the world is full of Cinderellas. Sea cucumbers, they're pretty ugly, just lumps to most humans. But when they light up at night, the party is on.
Thank you for watching our assembly. We hope you enjoyed learning about these amazing creatures.